Hey everybody, welcome to the newest episode of the Warhammer Lizardmen series. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at skinks, the core unit choice. Now, just to differentiate, I call these skink cohorts. I see that they seem to have dropped that nomenclature, and these are just plain old skinks, not to be confused with skink skirmishers, because these guys are all ranked up here, and they can take standard bearer, you see? And they can also have a musician amidst their ranks. More importantly, you can put Kroxigor into this unit. I am a big fan of the ranked up skinks. And I know that, at least from what I've read on the internet and heard some people talking, there's a lot of detractors. They don't like them. Because, well, you're just giving up easy combat resolution because they're going to kill the toughness 2 guys. Well, here, let me tell you why I like these guys. The unit you see here in front of you is 212 points. Now, if you start comparing that to, say, a unit of 18 Saurus with spears and command, they're fairly close. These guys come in a little bit cheaper. What I think they can do pretty well is if you put them out on your flanks. These guys, don't think of them as a unit of skinks. Think of them as a Kroxigor delivery system. One of the problems with just a unit of Kroxigor is that they're going to be outnumbered. They're not going to have a rank bonus. They're not able to take a standard. And that's something that the skinks are able to do. So this unit here is going to have a movement of 6. So a lot of times it can get the drop on something. You need to pick your battles wisely. Don't take these guys in against some nice elite infantry, but against fast cav or kind of, your run-of-the-mill mediocre Empire state troop kind of infantry, these guys can really hold their own. I like giving them the full command. Normally, I'm not too keen on putting champions in there, but I'd advocate it here. If you also have the points to spare, throw a hero in with them. Here's why. When your opponent is attacking you, they're going to have to make a decision. Do I just go against the toughness 2 skinks? Do I try and hit a champion? Do I try and hit a hero? Do I try and hit a Kroxigor? A lot of times they're going to just choose to go against the regular skinks, and sure, maybe they'll kill 5 or 6 of them. But then you're still going to have your champion fighting back. You're still going to have your hero. Most importantly, you're still going to have your Kroxigor that can put a dent into some cavalry. They're not the greatest infantry of all time. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying give these guys a shot. When you use them in the proper role, I think they can work wonders for you. Now, just to be clear here, in the book, the only option you can give the skinks are javelin and shield. If you're looking here, of course, mine do not have javelin and shield. They're armed with short bows. Nowhere in the list are you allowed to give skinks short bows anymore. It used to be that the skinks came with short bows, and then they did away with that. Games Workshop actually used to acknowledge this. Hey, we realize you got these old models and that they don't, the army list doesn't support them anymore, but just go ahead using them as counts as, discuss it with your opponent beforehand, blah, 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 that sort of thing. They don't really mention those kind of things in the rule book anymore. Luckily, I've never run into anybody that's given me any grief about using these. I feel if I've got fully painted units and then they take away the equipment options, I should be able to still field them. Why do I have to go out and buy more models? I know they sell models and not rules really, but they're already fully painted. And these things, if you were playing back when these came out, everybody had tons of these. I probably have over 70 or so, and so I'm not too keen on running out and buying new boxes of skinks just so I can have them with javelins and shields. It's not really that confusing because it's not like I can pull a fast one on my opponent and say, oh, these guys are armed with blowpipes, because it's impossible to give them blowpipes. So I don't know. If anybody ever had a problem with me, I probably wouldn't want to play that person anyway, because it doesn't sound like it'd be too much fun of a game. Enough about that. These are the skink cohort here. Well, I guess they're not really called that. These are the rank skinks. Try taking them. If you're going to take them with the Kroxigor. Don't just put a unit of skinks out there and expect them to do anything. Looking at them here, you're likely to get an outnumbering bonus. You got +3 ranks. You got a standard. You got your Kroxigors getting these strength 6 attacks in on whatever's fighting you. Yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.